Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition. Reading out the full subtitles there. So yes, not doing side effects. I gave it a go, and I just couldn't. I wasn't enjoying it because you had to go to talk to someone, and then you couldn't actually get them to advance the quest unless you had enough money to do a thing, and if you didn't have that money, you had to go around rummaging everywhere and stealing from everyone, and I don't like doing that, so I decided not to do it. Interesting little video there. Few questions. One, was that a Witcher? He had yellow eyes. Two, was that another Witcher? Because there was one at the end of The Witcher trying to kill Foltest. I don't think that was Foltest. And he had signs as well. And three, what was that other boat full of people doing? They were just like, oh, it's just everyone's being killed on that boat. Oh well. So, we're going to start a new game. Of course we are. Of course we're going to import a save. 245. I don't think it particularly matters. Do I want to begin the tutorial? I'm not going to play through the tutorial now. I did play through it about a week or two ago. About a week or two ago? No, about a week ago. So I've got a vague understanding of some of the controls. Although they've changed things. So they've changed like how you draw your swords. It's no longer Q and E. And I think the sign is on Q rather than right click. Because right click is now an attack. Because rather than doing the kind of... I should stop. If you're watching this, you've probably played it before I have. So yes, this is blind. This is blind once again. I think I watched a couple of Variax's videos, but not. I say a couple. I've watched. No idea. I think I watched. Maybe it was just his first one or two. Oh, I don't know. And then I thought, actually, hang on, I'm going to be playing this blind, so I shouldn't. Right, so we'll not do that. But we're not playing on these ones. But when I played through the tutorial and you get through to the kind of final arena thing and you do a bit of fighting, it said play on normal, which is I don't know, which is kind of what I was planning on doing anyway. It's kind of normal is ordinary. It's what I normally would play. So we might be able to move it up or down depending on how difficult or easy it becomes. If it's kind of like The Witcher, where it's kind of I'm struggling bit by bit, and then the final few sessions, it's kind of like aha. Then I'll probably stick with it. I'll probably stick with normal. If it gets too easy earlier, I may go up to hard, and if we get absolutely annihilated, I may drop down to easy. But right, normal. Indeed, naught is more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher, as they are offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. Unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience and virtue, they are veritable creatures from hell, capable only of taking lives. Monstrum, a portrayal of witches, by Anonymous. I think we've read that. In the first game, obviously. "6 years have passed since that memorable day when the northern kingdoms, their forces united, defeated the hosts of Nilfgaard in open battle at Brenna. Famine and disease reign in all the north. Elves and dwarves inhabit ghettos. In ever-increasing numbers, they flee to the forests to join Scoia'tael units. In Temeria, an unidentified assassin attempts to murder King Foltest. The killer dies at the hands of Geralt of Rivia, a professional monster slayer." So that's the end of the last game, I assume. A month passes. On the banks of the Pontar River, Foltest's army is victorious once more, ending civil strife in the country. Yet the price of this triumph proves immense. Temeria, the year 1271. assume this is... Okay, I thought that was the beginning to Witcher 1 again, but... Oh, it is! Okay. But there was all the kind of maniacal laughing and... The Dungeons of La Valette Castle, 3 days after the battle. Prologue.
Come on, Sixes, Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there!
Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing.
Terribly flogged by the look
Am I
of his
right,
back.
Master Geralt?
He seems friendly.
Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster slayer, my ass. A regular horson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill.
And here we are, in the interrogation room. I feel like I should be saying something.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Very funny. No. He might... Yeah. He seems to be the only ticket out of here that we have. So, we shouldn't be too aggressive and sarcastic. I'd shake your hand if I could.
Walk around behind me if you want to shake.
How foolish of you. Vess! Unshackle him.
Okay, I like this guy already.
Geralt of Rivia. Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink. We can't sit here cotton-mouthed. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others.
Torture.
You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
I do rather like... several things. One, I can move my mouse anywhere during these conversations. Yay. And, all these injuries, all the scars. I do quite like the fact he's actually got a lot more on him. Oh, I don't know what these are... Okay, which one's first? That morning. Let's start at the very beginning. It is a very good place to start. That morning, the king summoned me. I assume that that's the beginning.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle. But Foltest is not someone you refuse.
I don't know what's happening. I assume this is the battle. Who's that with us?
Witcher, are you up? His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the King...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
People are dying because of a love of spat. There are no wise wars. That gets into rather complicated moral issues. For example, thinking about World War II, were the British and the French in the right to draw the line of Poland? And then that asks the question of were they right to not draw the line at Czechoslovakia? Complicated things are complicated. Let's not comment on the philosophical issues that are probably beyond us. People are dying because of a love of spat.
They've cleared the forests, they're pillaging nearby villages, and they'll soon be murdering each other en masse. Why? Because Foltest's having a spat with the mother of his bastard twins. This is a really stupid war, Triss.
Oh, it's Triss!
Bastards or not, the children are still royal blood. The Lavalettes are an old Temerian dynasty, and the mix is sufficient basis to vie for the crown. History has known stranger contenders.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined, but they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Oh. So it's...
Did you dream of the wild hunt again?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. A dragon! Yay! So well, with Triss, is this I assume this is something that's been imported over. Because I assume that if they'd carried it over with Shani, we'd be with Shani? Learn anything about the assassin.
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they ride.